welcome back to my channel, The Secret World of Alba. If you're new here, welcome, and if you have been subscribed to me, then welcome back. You guys, for today's video, I actually have a DIY. You guys remember this shirt from Jeffree Star? Well, guess what? We are going to be DIYing that shirt, and we are going to be opening our collar space or whatever this is called, and we are actually going to be adding some bows on the back. So I'm super excited to show you guys this. This is usually what I like to do with shirts that, like, I don't know, bore me. I like to just cut them up and just give them a different look, and that way I get to recycle. Sometimes, most of the time, it's my favorite shirts and I get to recycle them that way. So I am going to show you guys the easy way to DIY. Hopefully it looks good, you guys, because I'm right here in my beauty room and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let me get everything ready and let me show you guys what you will need, and we shall get started. And if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. That means the world to me. And if you have not yet already subscribed, what are you waiting for? My channel is full of different things, so let's get started. Okay, you guys, so hopefully you guys will be able to see it good. So you're gonna need a scissors, okay? Now I'm gonna sit down for this, but basically all you're gonna need are scissors, and we are gonna start off by cutting about 1/2 inch around the collar area. So okay, but first let me tell you, if you don't want to cut this, you don't have to. I prefer to do it because, I don't know, I like my neck area to be wide. So that's what we are going to be doing. So this is what it's gonna start looking like. So now what I'm going to do, I'm actually gonna make this wider, because, so I'm just gonna cut from here to here because I kind of wanted to overlap my shoulder. So what I'm gonna do is just cut a little bit more. Just like that, okay? So this is what you want your collar to look like. Now we are going to spread our shirt as much as possible, because we're actually going to be folding it in half, because we're gonna be cutting slits, okay? So let's say here, okay? So
are you gonna go on your knees? Yeah?
So you want to make sure that your shirt looks like this, and what we are going to do is we are going to cut some big slits. So make sure also that you're not cutting here. So remember, you need to have enough space. So basically what you can do is this. So once you have that, you're going to grab that same corner, you're gonna grab it And just make sure you're holding the back only, okay? Sorry, guys. So, okay, just like that. Okay. So, I'm gonna cut I'm gonna cut 2 inches from the seam, and then, so let me show you. And how long you want to cut in, that's up to you. Okay, just like that. And then I'm gonna cut a whole hand, which will be here. Okay, and then another whole hand. Now, you can totally not sew this, and you can totally sew this. So that is just up to you. So now we're gonna go back to our shirt. And the back of your shirt should look something like this. And bam, you see that? So remember the collar strips that we took out? Yeah, that's what we're gonna use to tie our bows. So if you wanted to, your first bow could start from up here, which would be a very nice big bow, and then go from there. So I'm just gonna start from this top one because I think it's gonna look super cute. Also, if you don't want your bows to look like this, you can go back to the folding position that we were in earlier, and you can just cut a lot of little strips and then just stretch them out and do the same thing. But for this particular shirt, I don't want to do that, so we're gonna be doing this. So you want to be folding some little ridges as if it were a bow. Okay, just like that. And I'm gonna cut this one in half, so let me show you guys. So I'm gonna cut it in half, and then I'm gonna cut 2 out of here because I don't want them too thick. So. Okay, so here it is. So again, let's go back, show you guys again. We're gonna start fringing. So you don't have to fringe it if you don't want to. You can totally just, you know, so we're going to be tying this, and you don't want it too tight either. So now I'm going to go that extra step and I'm actually going to be sewing this, okay? So I'm gonna just finish wrapping this and I will be sewing it, but we are going to continue. And again, we're just going to okay, I'm gonna finish the other ones, and then once I finish these last two, I'll be back because we're gonna try they're all going to be going down, obviously, in the same, at least so it's on the back, so one is going straight. And once I'm done tying the other two, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I am back. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually have 6 bows, and you're gonna have just this hanging. You can cut it off completely around if you want to. I rather keep it until I try it on and make sure. Now, I've already made sure that they're all going down the same direction and they're all straight. At this point, you can tie another knot and then just make sure you secure it, and just leave it like that. I like to go that extra mile, and I actually like to sew them just so that when I wash them, you know, I don't lose the bows. So before I show you how to sew them, I am now gonna go into my sleeves, and I'm going to cut my sleeves a little bit, and I'm gonna give them a little bit of a fringe. So let me show you guys. You're gonna take your sleeve and you're just going to make some cuts, not too big, just, you know, some small cuts. And they don't have to be precise, because we are going to stretch them out right now anyways. Okay, so your sleeve should look something like this, and you're just going to pull. You're just going to pull and stretch them.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy.
And now your sleeves
Mommy.
are actually
Mama.
going to look
Mommy.
like this. So I love doing this.
Mama.
And the reason why I'm doing this is because since it's, hey, no, because it's a large, the sleeve is gonna fit me a little tight, and I'd rather do this so it doesn't fit me as tight. If you want fringes like a little bit longer, you can totally, like, you know, give them an extra cut and, you know, make them longer, whatever floats your boat. And this type of cut you could totally also do in the back instead of the bows. And if you guys want a video showing me of me showing you guys how to do this on the back instead of the bows, let me know in the comment section down below, and I can totally do it. Just and then you're just going to stretch it just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then once I'm ready to sew, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, there's been a change of plans because I cannot find my sewing kit, so I'm just going to show you guys the no-sew way. So you're just going to tie a lot of knots, and you're gonna tie them very, very, very tight. And I'm doing it the back way, so you're gonna turn it and then tie it on the back so that when you're wearing it, you obviously can't tell. But yeah, this is like knot number like 4 or 5, so just make sure that it is super tight. But I will definitely be sewing this once I find my sewing kit. And then you're just going to cut the little ends off because you don't want those. And then you're gonna turn it back and it should look like that. So let me show you guys on this one. So I'm gonna do, this is knot number 2. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn it and tie it this way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're gonna get in and you're gonna stretch it and then tie it again. And you don't have to cut the little extras if you don't want to, but I think it looks more crisp and clean when you actually cut these. Let me try to do one more knot.
Daddy.
Okay, now we're gonna cut the ends.
Mommy. Mommy.
And there you have it. So I'm gonna try it on and I'm gonna show you guys, but that's what your shirt should look like. If you want to cut this, you totally can, but I'd rather not. I kind of like this, but let me try it on and maybe I'll change my mind. So alright, you guys, so this is what the neckline looks like now, and this is what the sleeves look like now. I love this type of sleeve. So this is what the, let me try to bring you guys out. Okay, so now this is what the front looks like, and this is what the back looks like. So you get to see every bow, and then once you wash it, it's gonna look even cuter. But you know, you could totally cut this off, but I don't mind it just because I feel like it holds my shirt. But yeah, you guys, that is, and also if you don't want these to be that loose, just make the seam smaller. So instead of going a cut all the way to here, just make these, the ones from here, shorter, so that when you grab it, it's tighter. But I actually wanted more of a like a loose effect on the back. So yeah, that is the DIY. Whew, it's so hot.
It's hot.
But yeah, you guys, I hope you liked and enjoyed this DIY and how I like to transform my smaller shirts or my favorite shirt into a whole nother shirt. And you guys, back there I have a lot of clothes. I'm trying to do, excuse me, I'm trying to record today 2 try-on hauls for you. One Boohoo haul, one Boohoo try-on haul, and one Fashion Nova haul. So, and I'm also trying to do like a makeup tutorial, so let's hope I'm able to make it,
Mommy.
because it's pretty late. It's already 5, so maybe I probably won't do it today. But I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this DIY. It was super easy. I love it. Turn your clothes into something else. And if you guys want to see a DIY where we do this in the back instead of the bows, like this video, share this video, and leave down in the comments below a yes or a no. And depending on the yeses and the nos, then we will see what we do about another shirt DIY. So with that being said, see you guys on my next video.